Hey girlies, my name is Joss and you're welcome to I Heart Joss Style. Today we're doing things a little bit different. Today I have a thrift haul for you. Thrifting is something I enjoy doing, and if you've been around and you've seen some of my videos, then you've definitely seen some of the items that I've thrifted over time. My favorite things to thrift are usually vintage and antique items, and some new items as well. I mean modern day designer items, but yeah. So if you enjoy thrifting and you enjoy watching thrifting videos, then please stick around and check out my thrift haul. This is a mini haul of items that I recently thrifted from Goodwill and Salvation Army. It's not a lot of stuff, but it's just things that I picked up, and I think you would enjoy it if you're a thrifting girly like me. So there's an art to thrifting that I just want to talk about for a little bit. For me in particular, I do enjoy thrifting, but you kind of have to have rules when you go thrifting, because otherwise you will just bring unnecessary items to your home, okay? And this is what I do to help me scale down and not go overboard and turn into like a hoarder or something, or just buy things just for the sake of buying them. So I particularly thrift for vintage antique items. I can usually tell if an item is vintage and antique, but just by looking at the item. And if I'm unsure, I know how to like Google image search that item. I know how to look up the designer or how to look up the brand name, and then that's how I know my items. If it's leather goods, you can usually tell if an item is really old by the leather condition, and if you're not sure, then Google is for you, okay? And also my rules are, I particularly look for vintage and antique items. I like old things, and if I'm buying like modern day brand name designer or brand name items, I would usually get things that are brand new with the tags on them. And yeah, that's just something that helps me scale back, because I don't just want to buy anything just for the sake of buying it, okay? I just want to have some discipline. So girlies, today's video is relaxed, easy breezy. I don't even have makeup on. Let's get into these items that I got, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy them. These items vary from clothing to books to art to home decor, and that's usually how I thrift, okay? I would get like clothing items, accessories, homeware, picture frames, you know, you name it, okay? It depends on what I find and what piques my interest. And like I said, I usually don't buy things from modern day unless they're brand new, okay? So the first item that we're gonna be talking about is a blazer, and this is the blazer, white or cream blazer. And as you can see, this one's brand new from Forever 21 with the tag on it, Forever 21. And it still has the tag, absolutely stunning. It has the buttons here on the sleeve, and it's a lightweight blazer, fits very well, very nice, okay? So this originally from Forever 21, it doesn't even have the price on it, otherwise I would tell you. But I found this at the thrift store for $12.99, okay? Brand new, and the price is a little steep, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I was willing to pay that because it's brand new. That's why I was willing to pay that amount. And also I love the color, I love that it's lightweight. This is something I would wear even now in the summer, in the fall, and in the spring especially, okay? So this is the first item that we got from, and this is from Salvation Army. This is from Salvation Army. And then the second one is also a blazer. It's my favorite style of blazer. Very nice, pinstripe. I love the fabric. It's like the men's suit fabric, and it's by the brand Meridian. This is an old vintage brand, and that is why I got it. So this was listed at $6.99, but today Goodwill had 50% off for all orange tag clothing, and so this was $3.99 basically, or $3. So yeah, $3, and it's a vintage brand. Meridian, and the blazer is in great condition. No stains, no visible signs of wear. It's absolutely stunning. So look at the fabric a little bit closer. And this will be great for the fall, even the winter here in Vegas, okay? And the final blazer that I got from the Salvation Army is this one by the brand G-I-L-I, I think it says G-I-L-I. I'm not familiar with that brand. It's something I would have to look up. But this as well was listed at $12.99, and with the 50% off for orange tag, it was $6. The reason I got this was because it's so different. You can see the leather, you know, on the collar, and then it has that leather detail on the sleeve as well with the button. I thought it was absolutely beautiful, in very, very good condition. No visible signs of wear on this blazer. And that is why I picked it up, okay? So these are the 3 blazers that I picked up from Salvation Army today. So our next item is this bag. Is makeup bag, cosmetic bag, you name it. But I thought this was so cute when I saw it. It caught my eye, and it reminds me of Bottega design. Just this interwoven leather and this very nice powdery purple color. Purple is usually not a color I gravitate to, but I just thought this purple was different in that it's not too dark and heavy. It's just light and powdery. So yeah, and then this is what the bottom looks like. And it just has, it's so cute, it's beautiful. So when you open it up, it looks like this. Okay. And then it has like a pocket, a zipper pocket here. It has another compartment of pockets on this side. There's no brand name on this one, so I don't know who makes this. All I know is that it's beautiful. This part comes off, so you know, it's absolutely stunning. I'm not sure who makes it, but I think it's a cosmetic bag or makeup bag. Okay. You can even hold this like as an evening clutch if you wanted to, you know, like who's gonna know? How would they know? You can hold it like this and it will make for a very, very nice clutch. But yeah, this I got from Salvation Army for $1.99. This was $1.99. And then our next item from Salvation Army, I'm just gonna do the Salvation Army items first, and then I will just go over to Goodwill, okay? I love coffee table books, and every time I see a coffee table book, I always will get it. So this one is Upstairs and Downstairs, the illustrated guide to the real world of Downton Abbey. So this is what it looks like. This book was $2.99. They were having the hardcovers for $2.99. So that's how I got it. It's a picture, you know, coffee table book of how it was back in the day. Downton Abbey. Let me show you a picture. So this is just an example of what it looks like. I thought it was absolutely stunning. So this will make a very nice coffee table book. Okay, and then the next coffee table book I got was this one that says We Are the Ship, the story of N-League baseball. I'm not gonna say that word here on YouTube, but as you can see, this is what it looks like. And I just thought it was very, you know, I've never seen a book like this, and why not? You know, it's a historical book, so I had to get it. So this is just an example of what's in this book. Yeah, so I am a history buff. I love learning about the past, and this is what gravitated my attention towards these two books here, the Downton Abbey one and then this one. Okay, so these books were both $2.99 each. And then I had to do it, girlies. This is Erica Jane's book. I love her, but this is her book. It is Erica Jane, Pretty Mess. Okay, so yeah, she has some it's her autobiography. She has some pictures in there, so I'm looking forward to reading this. This one is her and Kyle, her and some of the Real Housewives. Yeah, it'll be a good read on a Saturday when I'm not doing anything, which is very rare, but I will get through it at some point. And again, this book was $2.99. So 3 books I got from the Salvation Army. And then, like I told you, girlies, I get homeware as well. So I had to pick up, I'm obsessed with blue and white, okay? Anything blue and white, count me in. So when I saw blue and white, they had to come home with me. These are tiny, tiny cups, teacups that I got for $1.99 each. These are old brands, by the way. See, they were $1.99. It's an old vintage brand, okay? It is, hold on, something ironstone. But this is the name. It's just very tiny for me to read. Maybe I'll see it better on the plates because I got matching saucers to go with these absolute darling teacups. I got 4 of them, by the way. And I have to handle with care because I don't want to break my babies. They're so cute. And then look at the inside. The inside has like a rose as well. And the flower detail is chinoiserie. Anytime I see a chinoiserie design, I have to get it. I'm obsessed. I'm collecting them. I have jars. I have vases. I have plates. I have teacups, saucers. So these I'm going to add to my collection. They had to come with me. And then these are the matching plate to my teacups. And it's a Nikko. Oh, it's Nikko. It's a Japanese brand. Nikko stoneware. I'm familiar with Nikko's brand because I do have some chinoiserie dishes that were, or plates that's by that brand, okay? Oh, I lucked out. I just wish they had the larger plates, but it's okay. I like to mix and match my china anyway. So when I do my table settings, I usually mix and match. It doesn't have to match. And I learned this on Homeworthy. Your table settings do not have to match. You can mix and match and still have a very beautiful outcome, okay? So I'm obsessed with these. I have to handle them with the utmost care, my babies. And I do love tea, so let's put them down gently. And then the next item I picked up are, oh, by the way, the plates, the saucers and the teacups were $1.99 each, okay, for all of them. And I got 4 of each. This is a crystal candlestick holder or candlestick holder. This is by Michael C. Fine, 5th Avenue. Michael C. Fina, 5th Avenue, it says. And it's brand new, crystal. Okay, I picked this up for $1.99 from the Salvation Army. As you can see, it's true crystal. Absolutely stunning. I wish they had more, but it was just this one there. So I matched it up with this silver, which I'm gonna need to polish to put on my dining table. And this one was $2.99 because it's true silver. It just needs some polishing, okay? $2.99. I have to polish it. My plan for this is to use baking soda because I do not have silver polish handy. I'm gonna try baking soda first, and if that doesn't work, then I'll buy the silver polish situation, okay? The next items that I picked up from the Salvation Army are just this picture art, brand new from Target. These were $4.99. She had to take the sticker off of this one so she could scan them for me. I got 2 of them. It just has like this silver frame on it, very clean, very crisp. And the reason I got them, because I am obsessed with pink roses or white roses or any rose for that matter. And this was the first one I saw, and then it had the matching pair. So I had to get both of them. And they were both $4.99, brand new from Target. But I picked it up from the Salvation Army for $4.99. And as you can see, my plan is to put them together. When I hang them up, wherever it is, I'm gonna hang them up. But I'm obsessed with this because it's pink. And I think it's absolutely stunning. I have to handle them with care because I do not want to break my babies. So girlies, I think that's it for the Salvation Army haul. But don't you love this? Aren't you just obsessed? I wish I knew the brand that made this, but oh, absolutely divine. But so for Goodwill, I just, I like Goodwill, but I don't go there as much because they're super expensive. They really are. So I just popped in there and got, I found this pair of shoes. This is by J. Renee. It's brand new. Okay, I searched this brand and they're mostly at Dillard's, and the price range between $50 and $150, okay, for these shoes. And yeah, so I thought it was absolutely cute for work. I got it for work because you can see the kitten heel. I don't like short heels. I'm a high heel girly. I'm a stiletto girly, but this is a decent pair of shoes for work, brand new, never worn. As you can see, for work because you can see the kitten heel. I don't like short heels. I'm a high heel girly. I'm a stiletto girly, but this is a decent pair of shoes for work, brand new, never worn. As you can see, absolutely stunning. And then I had to go in there because I needed a shoe rack for my coat closet because my shoes are just in disarray in there. And I've been looking for a shoe rack. I was gonna order one from Amazon, but then you have to put it together, and who has time for that? So I went into Goodwill and I was able to find this. I don't think it was meant to be a shoe rack, some kind of kitchen shelf or something, but I'm gonna make it a shoe rack. And it was $5.99 from the Goodwill. And this will be my shoe rack for my coat closet. Okay, girlies, so I hope you've enjoyed these items with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a mini haul, okay? And I just wanted to show you girls, this is your sign to get out there, go thrifting, and enjoy the find, enjoy the hunt, okay? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? There's more coming. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. I love you very, very much. Did I do it right? I love you so much. Until next time, bye-bye.